flash suppressor. A military flash suppressors are designed to reduce the muzzle flash from the weapon to preserve the shooter's night vision, usually by diverting the incandescent gases to the sides, away from the line of sight of the shooter, and secondarily reduce the flash visible to the enemy. The next is front sight assembly, a farther forward or distally near the muzzle. During aiming, the shooter aligns his or her line of sight past a gap at the rear sight's center towards the top edge of the front sight, which is usually shaped as a small post, bed, ramp, or occasionally a ring, forming a line of aim that points straight at the desired target. Open sight or iron sight, whose rear sight uses a notch of some sort, while aperture sights use some from a circular hole. Most civilian hunting and police long guns and nearly all handguns feature open sight, while many military battle rifles usually employ aperture sights. Next, a handguard, also known as the forend or forearm. On forearms is a barrel shroud specially designed to allow the user to grip the front of the gun. The next is the rear sight. Is used to align the weapon with the front sight and direct the muzzle of the gun towards the target. This structure assists the operator in managing the recoil of the weapon and also protects the hand from the slide assembly as it quickly moves rewards and then forward during the firing action. The next is stock. Is a part of long gun that provides structural support to which the barrel, action, and firing mechanism are attached. Next, pistol grip lets the shooter hold the firing hand in a more comfortable, natural position. Next, bolt catch, the ability to hold open a bolt or slide of a fireman firing mechanism in order to inspect the chamber after all rounds supplied by a magazine have been discharged. Next, magazine release button is situated so that the soldier can readily depress it with index finger of his firing hand while in its normal position on the pistol grip. Next, carrying handle puts the rifle in a horizontal position. They sweeps the muzzle over everyone in front of you. Next, trigger. Firearms use triggers to initiate the firing of a cartridge seated within the gun barrel chamber. Next, bayonet lock is a standard feature on most military muskets, rifles, and shotguns, and on some civilian long arms. It is intended for attaching a bayonet, which is typically a long spike or thrusting knife. It is usually located near the muzzle end of a musket, rifle, or other long-arm barrel. Next is dust cover. It's basically a window into the gun. When you fire your gun, the bullet's case is separated from the action and needs somewhere to go, which is out of the ejection port. Next is slip ring. Is an electromechanical device that allows the transmission of power and electrical signals from a stationary to rotating structure. A slip ring can be used in any electromechanical system that requires rotation while transmitting power of signals. Charging handle is a device on a firearm which, when manipulated, results in the bolt being pulled to the rear putting the hammer striker into a spring-loaded cock ready and set position, allowing the operator to open the breech and eject any spent unwanted. Next, rubber recoil pad. The purpose of this device is to provide additional padding between the typically hard buttstock surface and the user's shoulder to reduce the amount of felt recoil of the firearm and to prevent slippage on the shooter's clothing while aiming. Next is forward assist assembly. Is usually located near the bolt closure. When hit, it pushes the bolt carrier forward, ensuring that the bolt is locked. Next is selector lever. The selector lever on an M16 is used to switch between different firing modes. Next is rear sling swivel. Is button head cap screw which screws into existing insert. It is located behind the butt pad which is exposed when the butt plate assembly is extended. Next, trigger guard is a protective loop surrounding the trigger of a firearm designed to prevent unwanted contact with the trigger, which may cause unattached discharge. That would be all, and this is Alejandra Juani.